Hi everybody, welcome back. This is part 2. I'm just going to touch on a little bit of why I burned coal in 2017. If we look here, there's that blower motor that forces some air down. It forces it down in between that door, down through the firebox, and underneath through the ash dump. That way it forces air underneath the coal for a really efficient burn. This is a Numac furnace from Canada. They definitely know how to build furnaces. This furnace has been in service for 18 years, going strong. It's 80,000 BTU. I'm heating a 1,800 square foot ranch home with a full basement underneath it. So 1,800 square feet upstairs, 1,800 feet basement. We look at the firebox, and inside there's them glowing coals. Those coals have been burning for about 3 hours, still just nice and hot. And at this point, here in just a little bit, I'll top it off with about the equivalency of a gallon milk jug worth of coal, which will burn for about 8 hours through the night. And it'll keep our house about 75 degrees through the night. Outdoor temperature is going to be right at freezing tonight. Why I burned coal in 2017? Where I live, there is no gas available, no natural gas. So I have the choice of either burning wood, using electric, or having a propane tank sitting out in the yard somewhere. That propane tank you have to have filled periodically. The thing runs out at the worst times from whatever everybody's told me that has them. The coal, as you can see right now, once it goes through the initial burn, there's no smoke, nothing. It's just sitting there just glowing, just nice and pretty. Wood, when you burn wood, it smokes the entire time it's burning. Depending on the species of wood you're burning, it burns out after just a few hours. The coal will just glow for hours and hours and hours. You can load it up in the morning before you go to work, come home, and there's still hot coals. If I use the electric, then I'm just going to pay the electric company to burn the coal. So one way or the other, at my house, coal is going to heat the house, whether it's through the electric or me burning it directly. I can heat this house for right around $50 per month worth of coal and keep it more than comfortable, 75 degrees. It almost gets too hot sometimes. Even on a coldest day down below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, one 5-gallon bucket worth of coal will heat for about 24 hours. On a milder day, living in the Midwest of the US, on a mild day, just 2 small fires like this, fired up in the morning and then fired up in the evening, will generally do the job. If we do it on a really cold day, the coldest day might burn a bucket and a half. But there again, it's very efficient. Once you go through that a little bit of initial burn, you get that a little bit of smoke at the beginning, but after about 30-40 minutes, then you can't tell, you can't smell it, you can't see it in the chimney coming outside, nothing. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I know somebody that's worked for one of the power plant companies that services the greater Cincinnati area. He's worked for them for a long time. Yes, they are burning low sulfur coal. However, those generators that they need to burn coal for electrical generation, guess what? They don't run efficient without sulfur. So they have a train car parked out next to the reactor that they inject sulfur in with the coal powder for electrical generation. So everybody wants to be all environmentally friendly and say, wow, They're burning low sulfur coal. Let's get rid of all the coal-fired power plants. Let's go to nuclear. Oh, what a lovely idea. Just take a look at Fukushima. Look at all the other disasters. Look at Chernobyl over in Russia.